Shalom. First of all, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, double honor to the apostles and others of great millstone, and peace, love, and salutation to the elect I can out there pushing the word and truth with sincerity. In this video, gonna be a part 2 to my the Teeth of Wild Beast video, going into Leviathan, because I went into hella other beasts, your common beast, lion, and just the beast that the Lord created, from the beginning, or also the newly created beast that the Lord put the spirit on Esau to create in the Area 51. But the main beast that the Lord gonna let out, man, is a Leviathan, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go into Leviathan and Job. I'm gonna just read Job chapter 41, and I'm gonna close it out, Lord willing, man. Because this animal, man. No, I won't even say it's an animal, but this I say it's a monster, man. This it's a serious thing, man, and it's real. It's very real, and that's why you got that show called Godzilla. And if you could see in the background, that Esau they made a movie about it, because Esau he dived into the scriptures, he made different movies about the scriptures. That's why you get movies called Exodus, and they still making movies about the Exodus of Egypt, and the birth of they call it Jesus Christ, but we know Yahushua. They make movies about the Bible because they dive into the Bible, but of course they put their own little bullshit ass twist on it. But they made a movie about Godzilla, and they what they was talking about. They was talking about Leviathan, in the scripture. This is Job chapter 41 verse 1. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with the cord which thou lettest down? That's questions, and the answer is that no, you can't just like how you go fishing, because Leviathan lives in the waters, at the deep water, you can't put a fish hook in his jaws, man. He too big, man. That ain't gonna do shit to him, man. That's a question. Say, canst thou put a hook into his nose or bore his jaw through with a thorn? So you can't do that, at all, man. Will he make any supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Hell no, not a big beast like that, man. Esau, when the Lord gonna let him out on you, man, he ain't gonna make no supplications with thee, man. He ain't gonna speak soft words with thee. He gonna be coming for blood, because the Lord then commanded him to do that. That's like the Lord's pet, and he gonna destroy you, Esau. He gonna be just searching for blood. His mind gonna be straight set on your blood, man, to destroy. It said, will he make many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a covenant with thee without taking for a servant forever? Hell no. Just like how you do these motherfucking these animals, that the Lord's animals in the zoo, man. You're not gonna be able to take them for a servant forever. You got them animals that inside the zoo, as service, man. You make them for circus shows. You make them do hella stunts. You got them inside just inside glass things, cages, when they made to be in the wild and to explore the world, and you make them for entertainment. You're not gonna be able to do that with Leviathan. That's why it says, will he make a covenant with thee, without take him for a servant forever, without play with him as with a bird, or without buy him for thy maidens? Should the companions make a banquet of him? Should they part him among the merchants? So just like them zoos, that's basically saying, will you take him into a zoo? Will you put him inside a museum to show people, oh my God, look, that's a Leviathan? No. The answer to that is no, man. You ain't gonna be able to do that, because Leviathan gonna destroy you if you try to do that, man. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You ain't gonna be able to bind him. You ain't gonna be able to do none of that, like you able to do a lion and all that, taming, and a serpent smack his head. You ain't gonna be able to do all that. Leviathan is something totally different, man. It says, canst thou fill his skin with barbed irons, or his head with fish spears? Hell no. Lay thy hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. Lay thy hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. Because don't do that. You gonna, remember the battle, because it's gonna be straight hell. He gonna straight rip your ass apart if you lay a hand upon him, man. Remember the battle. Do no more. Don't do that shit no more, because if you do, he gonna fuck you up, man. Straight up. Say, behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down, even at the sight of him, man? Even at the sight of Leviathan, man, you gonna be cast down. You know, you ain't how much more trying to bind him, man. You ain't doing nothing to Leviathan, man. You know. That's why they get that movie, what you call Godzilla, like I got Godzilla, like I got in the background. Y'all can't see it for real, but you know, hey, you just looking at him on the movie, that shit fuck your mess your head up, man. When you look at him on the movie, man, it messes your head up. You be like, dang, like you kind of be you scared watching it. You know, like if you seen something like that in real life, bro, you cast down at the sight. But that's not even compared to how Leviathan look. He look way fierce than that, you know. Said. Behold, the hope of him is in vain, shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him. None is so fierce that dare stir him up, who then is able to stand before me. No one is so fierce who that dare stir him up. So ain't nobody as fierce, you know, or tough enough to stir the Leviathan up, you know. Go to him and be like, oh, we gotta go bind the Leviathan. Ain't nobody like that, you know. You know, so who then is able to stand before me, man? Straight up, ain't nobody able to stand before Leviathan. You know, nobody on the earth, man. Your heart gonna fail you. You know, you will catch a heart attack. You know, that's how serious Leviathan is, and the Lord gonna release him in these last days. You know, who have prevented me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. I will not conceal his parts, nor his power, nor his comely proportion. Who can discover the face of his garment? Who could come to him with his double bridle? You know, who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about, man. You know, so you ain't opening the doors of his face, man. Like, you know, his basically his grip of his jaw, and his teeth is terrible, you know. That's why it says his teeth is terrible round about, man. You know, very terrible. Come on, bro. Just kind of like how they most definitely like how they got like on that movie Godzilla, man. You know, you ain't messing with nothing like that, man. That ain't no lion. That ain't no hippo or no alligator or no crocodile. That ain't nothing like that, bro. That's like a dinosaur, bro. For real. That's like the top dog dinosaur right there, man. You know. Can who can open the doors of his face? Who his teeth are terrible round about. His scales are his pride, set up together as with a closed seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between. So with scales, you know, it's so like, you know, they basically they tough as ever, and they can't no air go in between them, man. You know. It says one is so near to the other that no air can come in between them. That's how tough his scales is, man. That his body, the Lord made his body, you know, like that, you know. Said they are joined one to another, they stick together and they cannot be sundered, you know. So that ain't no breaking his skin with none of your guns, you know, or none of your anything that you got, your missiles, you know. That's how tough the Lord made his skin, you know. They are joined one to another, they stick together, they cannot be sundered. By his nettings a light doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Cause hey, look, even his eyes light up, man. Even Leviathan eyes light up. The Lord said Leviathan's eyes light up, like how you see on that movie, man. You know, Godzilla, man, and going down further, out of his mouth go burning lamps and sparks of fire leap out. Come on, bro, he blow literally fire out of his mouth. You know, radiation, man. Dude, he made a radiation, man. You ain't messing with that. You ain't putting no hook in those drawers. You ain't putting that inside no zoo or nothing like that, man. You know? And the Lord gonna release him in these last days. That's part of the teeth of wild beast that the Lord gonna use, man. You know? Going into the part 2 of my first video that I made. You know, this is like the top dog out of all the beasts that the Lord that created on the earth. You know what I mean? Leviathan. You know, he said, out of his nostril goes, out of his mouth go burning lamps and sparks of fire leap out. Out of his nostril goes smoke as out of a seething pot or cauldron. He break kindling coals and a flame go out of his mouth, man. You know, hey, look at that movie, Godzilla. It'll show you, man, the best representation, man. You know, without actually seeing Leviathan in real life yet. I said, and his neck remained in strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. The flakes of his flesh are joined together; they are firm in themselves; they cannot be moved. Again, his skin is tough. You know, his heart is as firm as a stone, yeah, as hard as a piece of a nether millstone, man. You know, so hey, his heart, man, meaning he got, man, like he ain't scared of nothing, man. The Leviathan ain't scared of nothing, and as I'm reading down into this article, it's gonna go it's gonna at the last part it's gonna go into that, man. But hey, man, Leviathan ain't scared of nothing. He got more heart than the lion, man. The king of the jungle. You know he got more heart than him, man. Said whom he raiseth up himself, the mighty are afraid. By reason of breaking, they purify themselves, man. You know, the mighty are afraid, man. Even you mighty man who, what you call them, snake charmer, you know, you motherfuckers who think y'all tough and all that, who play with lions, wrestle with bears and all that, bruh. The mighty, it said the mighty are afraid. By reason of breaking, they purify themselves, man. They humble themselves. They get right. You know, they all that shit cast out the window. All that mightiness is cast out the window. All that pride is cast out the window, man. Said the sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold the spirit of dark nor the hamburger. So the sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold. So it ain't no sticking a sword in his skin, because again, remember it said his skin is so tough. You know, it ain't gonna hold there. It's just gonna bounce right off. You know, and it's gonna go down to say that. The sword of him that lived at him cannot hold the spirit of the dark nor the habergeon. Well, you know, he esteemeth iron as straw, and brass is rotten wood, man. He esteemeth iron as straw, like how you take a straw with your fingers and you bend that boy. You know, same thing how Leviathan look at iron, bro. Iron. He said he esteemeth iron as straw, man. You know, and brass as rotten wood. You know, so brass is like wood to him. That's how strong he is, man. You know, the arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with him into stubble. So you try to shoot a sling stone at him or a dart, whatever you want, hey man, or a bullet, man. You could chain that to a bullet. You try to compare that to a bullet. When you try to shoot it at him, it might disintegrate the metal. You know, gonna disintegrate on his skin. Like that's how weak that shit is gonna to him, man. You know, that's how that, and this show you the fear of the Lord, man. And you know, I had a scripture that I try to jot down, man. You know, because it's really it's him though, but really though, you gotta really fear the one who created him, man. You know, bear with me, man. You really gotta fear the one who created him, the Lord who created him, man. Bear with me. So Lord ain't no game, bro. We serving a real power, man. It's Psalms 47, chapter 47, verse 2. For the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, Most High, is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth, because he created this, man. That show you the terribleness of the Lord, showing how much you don't want to fuck with the Lord, man. Period. You know, he made an animal like this, man. Come on, bro. And guess what? Leviathan obeys Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So how much you think the Lord look? How powerful you think the Lord look? How powerful you think his son about to come back? If Leviathan obey his son and he created something just like this, you know, that none on the earth can stand before. Come on, bro. And that's why I said, bro, none of you motherfucking niggas, bro, like I said in my last video that I did, none of you niggas are ready, bro. Like, for real, bro, I hate when people try to act like they prideful and they just ready, and you know that they not scared, bro. Especially nobody that don't fear, the Lord is not all in his thoughts. You know, he just think he just tight game banger, you know, just pick, and you Edomites, man. You know, y'all not ready, bro. Y'all not ready, bro. If the Lord creates something like that, man, all he got to do is send Leviathan at you, bro. Or a lion, bro. Y'all niggas running, bro. Or an alligator, y'all niggas running. How much more Leviathan? How much more him, bro? Y'all not ready, bro. The Lord is terrible, man. Keep on going in Job chapter 41, verse 28. The arrow cannot make him flee. Sing songs are turned with him into stubble. Darts are counted as stubble. He laughing at the shaking of a spirit. You know, so, hey, man. Look, my dude, he laugh at that shit, bro. He literally gonna be having fun on y'all niggas, bro. When he come out, the Lord stir him up, and he come out to sea, bro. He gonna be having fun with y'all, bro. Y'all. Oh my God, get the AKs, get the motherfucking ARs, bro. Bro, that's nothing, bro. That's he play with that straw to him. You know, that turned into stubble, bro. He laughing at him. It says darts are counted as stubble. He laughing at the shaking of a spear, man. You know, sharp stones are turned under him, or sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp pointed things upon the mire. You know, he maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. That's showing you that Leviathan got radiation in him, man. You know, he how else? You know, he got radiation in him. How else can you pour fire out of your mouth? You got radiation. The Lord made him with radiation, so even a nuke can't even destroy him, man. You know, wind can't pass through him. What's a nuke? Hot wind. It's like hot wind coming at you, man. A nuke can't even destroy him. Only person that's gonna destroy him is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And he ain't even gonna do that. He just gonna put him back in his place. You know, go back to your go under the deep, man. You know, you motherfuckers ain't ready, man. Esau, you're not ready, man. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh a path to shine after him. One would think the deep to be hoary. You know, so he maketh a path to shine. I mean, the brightness of his eyes, man. You know, they say his eyes light up, man. Hey, bro, that's a scary sight, man. That's a scary sight. You know, upon earth there is none like, there is not his like who was made without fear. Again, like I said, it was going into how he don't fear his heart. You know, he got heart. You know, he don't got no fear of nothing, man. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. But on the earth, bro, upon the earth there is not his light. He was made without fear, so he don't fear shit on this earth. But Yahweh Bashim, but you know, he don't fear nothing on this earth. You know, he beholdeth all high things. He is a king over all the children of pride. You know, so hey, you know, so the Lord, he a king over all the children of pride. Who the children of pride? You fucking Edomites, man. You know, and anybody who got pride in them, man, but mainly Edomites, man. He a king over y'all niggas, man. He gonna show y'all. The Lord gonna just show y'all with his pet, bro. All he gonna do is send his pet to y'all real quick. You know, he gonna fuck y'all shit up, man, straight up. You know, and it ain't gonna be nothing you could do about it, bro. Only person that's gonna stop Leviathan is Yahweh sending his son Yahweh shot back, man. That's their pet, you know. And that's part of the teeth of wild beasts, you know, that the Lord gonna send on this place. You know, that's part 2 to it. You know, it's the last part, the final part, you know. So to show you how the Lord is terrible, we gotta fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, because there's none like him. He said the Lord is terrible, he is a great king upon all the earth, man. So he even king over Leviathan, you know, straight up. You know, so with that, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles, the elders of great millstone, and peace, love, and citation to the elect. I come out there pushing the word of truth with sincerity. Through the terror of the Lord, we persuade man.